heard a name, two things came to mind. First, I probably shouldn't say the first one. Second, that's-
For those who wondering, what is this about? What is this about? Let's go back to 2019. It was 2019, late 2019, December of 2019, when this happened. Fair use.
No. So I explained to how people more to get something. And the reason I call it because this shit. Okay.
You want to take it off or anything?
Let me take it off. You know what? Yeah, the cops are here. Let me take it off. Let me take it off.
You're filming us, right?
Yeah, this is
Leech
only
on.
if you want. If it's in his house,
They're filming you.
you're being audio and read.
Like audio that I guess when I didn't know when they were walking, I don't want to be filmed. Okay, so can we turn it off?
Yeah, you're giving us permission to shut it off.
Yes, what if the hate crime that shocked the nation was nothing but an elaborate lie? Jussie Smollett, an actor on the rise, made headlines in 2019 with this harrowing tale of a racist and a phobia attack. Can't use those words, man. Can't use those words. But what started a story of survival quickly unraveled into a story of deceit, manipulation, and legal chaos. Now, years later, his conviction has been overturned. How did it all fall apart? What does it mean for justice? Let's dive right into it. The two MAGA brothers that were, I don't know what they, I mean, Judge said they were white. Maybe they were covered with snow.
or bleach.
Oh, bleach. Yeah, one of the two. But he was convinced it were both white guys that were attacking him, actually MAGA guys. And it was revealed quite soon after that it wasn't at all, that it was a total hoax. And some way, somehow he got a slap on the wrist. It was, I think, how many he had 16 felony charges, and all 16 were mysteriously dropped by the prosecutor at that time, Kim Fox, who happens also to be, according to, the internet also does, the research, a family friend, RJ.
When I heard a name, two things came to mind. First, I probably shouldn't say the first one. Second, let me go to the second one. The first one, I don't want to insult anyone with similar names, but second, KaiR, because if I'm not mistaken, you write it with two X's, right? Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna go there. Second, it's in her name. Sometimes, KaiR, what do you always say? When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
I always say that.
Okay, now I have a question. Her last name is Fox, right?
Yes, from Foxy Brown,
Okay.
with two X's though.
But I think they also say, it's a saying, right? I think, and it's safe to say that what I'm about to say applies to her as well. She's sly as a fox.
Yeah.
And when I heard the story, because of course when I just heard the headlines or the news, when I heard the news, I thought, how can this be? But when I went and read it, I'm telling you, KaiR, Illinois,
Illinois is different, man. They got
Gorilla Grip.
no. The Gorilla Grip is not Illinois though.
Oh, that's Atlanta.
Yeah.
They got TIFF.
Tiff, Super Mayor, and they had Super DA as well. Kim Fox,
Yeah.
and they have the most popular mayor in the world right now in Chicago. They got the two most popular mayors in whole USA in Illinois. Can you imagine that? The dream team.
I can. Oh man, but yeah, go ahead. Tell us more.
No, but we basically what happened now is that according why has it been overturned? According to the articles and all the stories out there, it has been overturned on a technicality. What is this technicality? Double jeopardy. That's basically it. You cannot convict someone for the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Kim Fox basically dropped everything and gave him a sweetheart deal, even though she recused herself, which is the crazy story. We've seen the recusal of judges during the YSL case. 2 judges recused themselves. And here you have a DA who recused herself and somehow happened to give the person who was still being prosecuted a sweetheart deal. Later on, when a special prosecutor was appointed to close out the case, they put the evidence together, and it was clear that he was guilty of deceit.
Yeah. Because from what I understand, KaiR, there were charges against him, against Jussie.
Yep.
And the DA was apparently not only did she know them, so the family, apparently they also found emails or text messages, right? So based on that, she recused herself, and she said, stating that she's recusing herself just because she noticed that there's a bit of unrest due to the fact that she knows the family. From what I understand as well, KaiR, there's a whole procedure when you recuse yourself. So the DA has her office, and the office is basically stepping away from the case together with the DA.
According to Illinois law, yep.
According to Illinois law, and the DA knows this, or at least should have known this. So actually, after recusing herself, she had to step back and let another office take over, and there's a procedure for that. Instead, she recused herself, appointed someone else in her office. From what I understand, not only did she appoint someone else, she created a position in that moment to let this replacement offer a deal, basically stating that if Jussie would have to pay a $10,000 fine.
Yeah, forfeit his bond.
And forfeit his, yeah.
No, that's the fuck.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So the bond was 10. The bond was 10, and then he had to forfeit it. So then he already paid it, basically. By the way, this makes it worse. and after that, they still tried to prosecute him, and he got convicted. But then he went to the Supreme Court. Jussie did, and Jussie said, "Hey, this isn't fair, because the DA, I had a deal with the DA, so this is double jeopardy. You're basically pursuing me for something that's already been resolved."
Yep. And he's right.
And he's right.
He's
Because
right.
because and that's like the third party protection, right? He was saying, so his argument was, listen, judge or judges, you're telling me that the person who offered the deal is not the DA or was not representing the DA's office legitimately, or that he or she infringed the rules. Okay, I'm telling you that I'm a citizen. I come to court. The person says he or she is the DA representing the office. The judge accepts it. My attorney accepts it. No one says anything. So I close the deal, and now you're telling me that that person isn't legitimate. Well, I had the right, or at least I was right, to assume in that instance that I was being offered a deal by the prosecutor's office, by the DA's office, and I paid it, or at least I forfeited my bond. So we should be even. I shouldn't be. I can't. It's not democratic, and it's unconstitutional actually to prosecute me once again. And the judge said, "You're right."
Yep.